So, updates. I hope you guys have had a nice couple weeks because mine have been pretty treacherous, but I'm glad to be on the other side and alive and doing well for that matter. So, I guess that's a good thing. I wrote down a few things I did want to go over and talk about and just update you guys about. Um, we started in person session. It's great. It's everything I thought it would be, but in the same breath, this is a lot of work. It's like we started in August, and it's like you get used to being a medical student and all the new things that come with that. And the fact that we've been online and now we're in person, it's like doing that all over again times 10. So there has been an extreme learning curve this block, but as I tell everyone, when they ask me, how are you? I say, I'm alive. And I'm just happy to be here still. So that is one thing that you can always count on me saying, I'm alive and I am happy to be here. Am I in the best mood always? Probably not. Even now, shooting at almost 11 o'clock at night. But we're going to make it through. If you have time, use the time. You may not always want to do that with your time, but free time, we never lose free time. Okay, so let's get into the deets of how Block 3 went and came about and stuff like that. So we started on campus. The crazy thing is, well, it's not crazy. So they told us originally that we were only gonna go 2 to 3 times a month. We ended up going about like 2 to 3 times a week. So that was okay. I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting it, but I lived. Got to see classmates, which was really good. So yeah, won a lot more than I initially expected to, but I also could have read the email wrong and it might have said 2 to 3 times a week and not a month, but I haven't gone back to verify that. But I'm pretty sure it said month, but I don't know, everything blends together these days. We started doing anatomy dissections, which was really cool for me because I have never had human anatomy dissection and working with the cadaver and all that. So that was a brand new thing that I was kind of nervous about, kind of worried about. Didn't know how I feel when I saw the cadaver. So let me tell you guys. First day, walked into anatomy lab and instantly all the fumes hit me and everything. And my eyes just started watering uncontrollably. Like literally, it was so bad. Like it was like crying. And then my nose started like running really bad. Like it literally looked like I had just got done like boohoo crying. Like it was so bad. And we had the face shields on and our face mask. And at first I'm like, okay, maybe my eyes are watering so bad because I put sunscreen on my face before I came in here. And then the fumes and all of that's not working together. So I'll just be mindful. And then it happened again the next week when I went in, and like it was so bad to a point like I had to leave in the middle of dissection and go like kind of like get my face together because I couldn't see through my face shield anymore, which was pretty inconvenient and just like a lot. And so I remember the first week I was having all this sensation going on with my eyes and my nose, and my cadaver, he was covered, and I just thought like somebody was showing us something, and I just thought that they were gonna like accidentally moved the towel from over his face. And I'm like, if this towel moves, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass out. Like, I don't know. I think it would have just been too much sensation overtaking me and passing out because of that. So luckily that did not happen. But in that moment where I thought that towel was like going to move away from his face, I literally felt my knees buckle a little bit. I'm like, I can't take that. Like, that's going to be the last straw. The second cool thing that we got to do, we started doing like our clinical skills class, actually in person. So we have partners for that. So I actually got to perform like my first physical exam, working with my partner and doing it on an SP. We learned upper and lower extremity, and we did that in the matter of 2 weeks. And then we had an SP, and we just had to be able to like recall those tests right away on site for the SP. Since upper and lower extremity was so large, when we did our SP, it was at random which part of those you got. So you basically had to know everything. So that was kind of intimidating. I actually ended up doing pretty well by the time it came to the SP, but we had like the time span that we had to learn that super crazy, but we all did pretty well. My SP was really nice. My first one that I met in person. I was like, by the end of it, I was sweating because I got what did I get? I got hand, I got elbow, I got knee, and I got the ankle, right? So I knew all my tests, but I had this order going in, like, okay, I'm gonna palpate, and then I'm gonna test their like range of motion, and then I'm gonna do all the special testing like in that order. And then I got to my SP and I completely blew the order out. I forgot all about it due to nerves, and I just started doing everything out of order. I actually remembered mostly everything, but like I think that's why I was so nervous and started sweating. And so I'm like, there is no way that I remembered to do everything for all of these 4 sections, because I remember the upper and lower extremity in a sort of like organized way. So that kind of took me out, but we got through that. I guess the next thing about block 3 that went super crazy were just like everything about block 3 besides like the anatomy. Lecture this block and quizzes, like this I would say was probably, I felt like, my weakest performing block that I've had out of the 3 blocks. I still did well on my exam, so I would say it was comparable to my block 2 exam, so that was okay. I did not do worse. But in terms of like my performance during the block, oh my gosh, it felt so shaky. Like even taking my quizzes, I kind of just fell off my square. I didn't feel comfortable. So that was really, really like nerve-wracking to me. Like I would say I was honestly afraid. I'm like, the way that I'm performing on my quizzes, and I feel while I'm taking my quizzes, I'm like, if I don't tighten up, my exam is going to be horrible. Like I probably will fail. So due to that fear, I reached out for help. And I'm like, I don't know if it's just I'm not learning material properly, because I'm doing all the same things that I've usually been doing. So why does it feel so bad? So I reached out for help. I kind of found out that I've just been studying wrong. Or not, I shouldn't say wrong. It wasn't effective. It wasn't efficient for me to be able to recall what I needed to when I needed to. So me and Anki got back together. I'm giving it another shot. I learned that I have not been properly organizing Anki to work best for me and what I need. So I used that again completely to study for my exam. So I started 2 weeks before the exam, going hard with Anki, going hard review of all the prior weeks, and still finishing up my last few weeks at the same time. So I stayed up till 2 a.m. for 2 weeks. Yeah, drank a lot of lattes, ran on a lot of stress, probably lost a little bit of weight. But I got the job done. That's what I needed. Probably going into block 4, I'm going to use Anki even more and reorganize it to work better for me and go back and add block 2 things. But I just say that to say, like, don't be afraid to ask for help, because somebody can like grab you and redirect you, because if had I not done that, I probably wouldn't have done well on my exam. So don't be afraid to redirect at all. I'm very thankful that I did it. I'm kind of excited to try Anki in this new way. I can link the blog below that the tutor gave me to try out in organizing my Anki, so everybody can share in the wealth of how to use Anki efficiently and feel like you're taking the most from it. So yeah, I don't know. Block 3 was a crazy whirlwind. It went super fast. I think it was 4 or 5 weeks. We did a lot of things. We saw a lot of each other for the most part. We saw a lot of campus. It was crazy. Oh, the fourth thing that happened, I got my first COVID shot. The first week I came back for block 3, so like the first week of January. And then I think about 2 weeks ago, I got my second COVID shot. So that was really great. So woohoo for the COVID vaccine. A lot of great things happening in 2021. It started off crazy. It's probably still going to be crazy just being in medical school in general, but it's been great. I had a good time interacting with my classmates. I'm continuing to learn how to study better. I signed up to be a lifelong learner, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm open to switching as I need to. Block 4 is coming up. It's like 8 or 9 weeks, and then we have spring break, and I hope to have a spring break travel vlog for you guys, and don't want to tell you guys where I'm going at. I may just wait till the vlog comes out, or maybe till like a closer video, but it's gonna be cute. hopefully if I shoot it right, it's gonna be really cute. So yeah, I mean, I'm blessed to be in person. I got to wear my white coat for the first time, which was really exciting. I still need to take pictures in that, so hopefully we get to that soon. But thanks again for watching, guys. Subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter, things like that. Can't wait to bring more content to you guys, and if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. But thank you again for supporting. We're still at the beginning of this journey. We're still in the running to be America's next top doctor.